Hello and welcome to Guest in Galgotia segment. I am Dr. Tasha from Department of Mass Communication, and today we welcome a special guest, Professor Miguel Crespo from Iscte, University Institute of Lisbon, Portugal. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir, my first question to you is that with the digital age, what is the change that we are observing in the field of media studies?
Well, I think the most important changing subject right now is the use of generative AI to work with content. Of course, AI, it's not new. It's not new in media, but in a way that it affects content like generative AI can, it's a new thing. So we are learning to deal with AI to help us write our text, to help us edit our sound, to help us to create our own images. And we are starting to have very interesting ways of doing this. Just recently I was making a small inquiry with some newspapers, with some journalists on how they are using AI, and curiously, three of them, all freelancers, told me the same, that they use ChatGPT as their partner because they were working alone and they didn't have anyone to discuss the stories they're working on, so they used ChatGPT to ask, should I go left or should I go right? And develop their stories that way. So generative AI is definitely the biggest challenge right now.
Right, sir. That's really a very common thing which we also experience in this country. So looking at your dynamic career, like you've been a hardcore journalist earlier and then you entered into academics, and you've been taking so many projects, working with the students at different parts of the country. You have involved people with research projects. I want to know that after looking at the program structure of the BJMC program of Galgotia's University, how did you feel that does it match to the global standards or not?
Well, looking at the program of Galgotia's bachelor course in media and communication, it looks really up to date, and I can tell you that more up to date than most courses that I know in Europe and specifically in Portugal. You have some very relevant basic things like basics of communication, legal issues, ethic issues, of course all technical stuff, but you also have very innovative things that younger people might think that, okay, this makes sense and it always have been like this, but they are still new, like mobile journalism, data journalism, digital storytelling, social media communication, all those things that many people may imagine that, okay, it makes sense like this, but they are still new things in academic terms. So having it in the bachelor here at Galgotias is quite amazing and a very good thing.
Thank you so much, sir. It really makes me happy listening this, that we have worked well on our course structure. I want to know something about your media institute at your university. Please tell us something about your university and the media.
Okay, my university is a public university in Lisbon, is in the city center. For more than 50 years, it only had one campus, the one I work with, but since last year we had a second campus outside city in another city like 30 kilometers away. We just opened a new building just for research because we didn't have any space for all the students that we have right now. And we are a little different from most universities because the university was founded with public policies and social sciences as the core. It opened over years, but that is still the most important thing. We have 5 faculties. Sociology and public policy is still the biggest one. We have another one for social sciences, a business school, and architecture and IT school, and a new campus as a different school on technology. But we managed to have also very good research centers, national and international level, and half of our students are in masters or PhDs, and this is a little different because we are quite orientated to research. So usually it's a nice place to be, is in the city center, it's an open campus, and we have a good experience with our students.
Thank you so much, sir. We really look forward to have some stronger collaborations with you and the university, which would benefit our students at Galgotias University. Thank you so much for giving your precious time to us, and it was really, we are honored and delighted to have you in the campus, and this morning you spent good time with us here, and it was really a pleasure meeting you. Keep coming to India, and thank you again. Namaskar.